This podcast is sponsored by Babbel. One of the most exciting things about a new year is that you have no idea what adventures are in store for you. From new travel experiences to new jobs or picking up new skills, there's no better way to prepare 2023 than by learning a new language with Babbel. Babbel is super fun. There's so many games, there's podcasts, there's stories. I mean, there's so many different ways to actually learn a language that you don't get on other language learning apps that I truly enjoy. Right now, get up to 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/onlyfriends. That's babbel.com/onlyfriends for up to 55% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life. This podcast is sponsored by Rocket Money. Try it free for 30 days. It's enough time to try and completely forget about a subscription or service. Before you know it, you're paying for a subscription you don't use every single month. With Rocket Money, you can change that with a few quick taps. Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/onlyfriends. That's rocketmoney.com/onlyfriends. rocketmoney.com/onlyfriends. Welcome back to OnlyFriends. We are recording.
God, I'm so exhausted. You guys, like we just flew in this morning from Dubai.
It was exhausting. Emirates. I mean, I don't want to brag, but
yeah, first class.
Yeah, I don't want to brag.
We saw Beyonce. Mm-hmm. We also did Tarte. We did every single thing that was happening in Dubai. We got invited to all of it. So it was just like, with the Lady Gaga, like bus, club, another club,
plane,
massage,
Emirates, first class plane.
Yeah.
I think the most exhausting part was Alex Earl like dying to be our best friend and saying like we inspire her so much and like our beauty is just so out of this world.
It was giving embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
Yeah.
But like I'm so happy to be back because that was just like a disgusting like where am I, like I want to be back in my amazing beautiful home.
The second that I knew it was time to come home was when Beyonce asked for our autograph.
No, I was like, this is so embarrassing for her too.
I was like, that's so 2002.
Everyone is so embarrassing.
An autograph, not even a photo.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know how to sign my name in cursive.
Yeah.
Probably couldn't because when I do it, it's just like squiggles. I mean, I definitely could
name to be like a good autographer. Like Britney Spears, like you have an I. Well, I guess I have an I too, but like it's like
the big S.
It's like scrolly, like Erin.
But yours, with now that it's Petrarca, the P is kind of cool. I feel like that's a good start to the last name.
Yeah, but then you have like the C's, cursive C's.
Yeah, C's are kind of ugly. Yeah, they're pretty
Britney,
bad.
you have all of the letters that are like loopy.
Britney,
yeah,
she would have a loopy name.
Spears, like how beautiful to write, and like she can even put like the heart over the I, or didn't you do like a little asterisk?
I think she did like
something?
no, I think it was a heart.
Yeah, like
that's for some reason in my brain.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like if I did that with my name, it's just like too short to have a heart.
Erin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks better on more elongated, maybe. Maybe you should try it and see how it goes. And then
we
you can send it to Beyonce. Oh yeah, we were like, this is
no.
too much.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Like you don't even have TikTok. What is this?
Like you wouldn't let people bring their phones in and you think you're going to get our autograph? Dream on, bestie.
Yeah, this is how we live our life. We can't go without a phone. But somehow, her videos are still up.
I know.
Someone took videos.
So many people
Wasn't
did.
us.
I saw it all over my feed.
Yeah. So apparently it wasn't
by like people I follow.
Oh, really? That we're there? And just filming it?
Yeah, even though we did see it in real life. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We followed the rules and we gave our phones up. Yeah. Just out of respect.
We threw them away.
Yeah.
We're like, we'll just buy new ones, whatever.
Yeah. At the airport.
Yeah, and like a vending machine.
Paris.
She's smelling.
Going in.
Yeah. If you're just listening, Paris is not stop sniffing my jeans.
Oh.
Well, now she's just looking at me like, oh, well, now
she's laying her head on you.
Yeah. She's a good girl.
She's so, well, in between Dubai, how was your weekend?
Bus, plane. Oh, my weekend.
Yeah.
I would say it went swiftly well. How would you say it went?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I would say like we're out of the woods with the rain, so it was a beautiful
so out
weekend.
of the woods. Yep. We hung out with our lovers.
We did. We had a little friends party with all our lovers.
Mm-hmm. It was so nice throwing big parties. I
can't think of the lyric. We had something time ruining everything. Magical.
Oh, marvelous.
Marvelous. Oh, I knew it started with an M. It's too early. Again, jet lag, Dubai.
Oh yeah, it's literally the middle of the night for us. So like we're up here we're getting our asses up and working.
Yeah. So in between Dubai, we
imagine listening to the podcast for the first time and they think we actually went. Like how embarrassing, Alex Earl.
I wasn't planning on ever telling them that we were joking.
Oh, we're not. I'll cut it out. Don't worry.
Okay, before we get into the Taylor Swift of it all.
Okay.
Friday, I went to a restaurant in the neighborhood, and the owner of it was a writer on Friends.
Wait, iconic.
Yeah, it was crazy. He
How did
just,
you know that?
Shifted.
You just
because I was
hello, I wrote for Friends.
No, but he did go up to literally every table
To tell them.
No, to just be like a chef.
I was like, how hilarious. Hello, I wrote for Friends. Hope you like your food.
I was looking at their Instagram and some guy was like trying food and he was like, oh, if you know this restaurant is made by Jeff Strauss, you know, the writer of Friends, like something like that.
I need to go there and then be like, do you understand how many scripts I have read online from your writing?
Love it.
Like, yeah, probably actually.
It was really funny though. One of the people we were there with, she asked for no pickled onions on her burger because she doesn't like pickled things. And he came out when the food got delivered and was like, okay, like,
oh God.
Are you allergic to onions or do you just not like them?
Oh my God, so confrontational.
And she was like, I just don't like pickled things. And he was like, okay, I'm going to bring you a little like bowl of them over and I just want you to like try one.
And you're going to like them?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like on the menu, it's like no substitutions or whatever. And I feel like when someone is like, that's their craft, they're like, okay, well, this on the burger makes it taste this way.
Yeah.
So he's like, what's the tea here? But so I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. He probably goes up to so many people all the time.
It's like,
just being like, try it.
Yeah. Did she like it?
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
She liked the pickled onion.
Oh, well, there you go.
I know.
How funny.
He did it.
That's very iconic.
But I thought you would appreciate that because the Friends of it all.
Yeah. The biggest show of my life.
Yep.
I used to read the scripts online. If you didn't know, I was a freaking weirdo. I think I was in like high school or something whenever I had internet access and could read. I don't know what day, what age. Everything's a blur. But I would, if it wasn't on TV back in the day, you couldn't just pull up YouTube clips. You couldn't stream it anywhere. I would just read the scripts and I'd just be like, well, I basically am watching an episode.
Oh my God.
How studious of me though.
So like, studious.
Name one other person that's ever done that. Do you think any other kid in the world, well, I'm sure like at least one kid in the world has done that. But like, I bet we're a rarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, like under 18.
Unless like you're studying for something in college and you have to like read scripts of a show, I highly doubt it.
I'm just talking for fun. Just solely for fun.
I feel like there's probably a good amount of people, but it's a very low percentage.
Yeah, we're in like our own little bubble.
Yeah. Because like the thought that like I would never even have thought to do that or like known you could have done that.
Yeah. I was also a very like tech savvy child. Like my dad worked on computers. We always had a couple of computers in the house. I was always on
That's because you were rich.
Oh yeah, we had my limited 2 shorts.
She was just strutting around in her little Sophie shorts.
And my little slutty shorts.
She got to choose which computer she went on that day.
Yeah, it was like, parents, I'm using it so you cannot use the phone. And they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'll hang up right now. Because we had dial-up back in the day.
How annoying.
Yeah.
People don't even know what that is, I bet.
Nope.
I hope everyone listening to this podcast knows what it is. And if not, go educate yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope some Gen Z are on here. That would just be good for us. Yeah. And if they are, they definitely don't know what dial-up is, unless they've just educated themselves. But if you don't know, you literally could not be on the phone and a computer at the same time.
Parents asking their Gen Z kids and everyone's like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God. The fact that we could literally do that with, like, we're not even parents and we could do that with the younger generation. Like, that's so crazy.
I
know. Disgusting.
Sickening.
Yeah. But what else? Oh, Saturday we did the most ridiculous, hilarious, iconic thing that could have happened.
Yep. It's true.
If you've heard on I feel like we've told this story on a couple of their podcasts, but they're probably not out yet. Maybe Good Influences, we talked about it. But
if you're on Patreon, then you have not heard about it anywhere.
That's true. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then by Wednesday, you'll have heard about it on Good Influences.
Yeah. Yeah.
We told Claudia that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she was like, did anyone get Taylor Swift tickets here?
That's right.
Yeah, and then we like told the whole story.
Yeah, and at that point, like plans had not even been confirmed yet.
Oh,
like
yeah,
how we would deliver.
Yeah.
But so basically, we got tickets for a handful of people to go see Taylor Swift in Arizona with Paramore opening. And then I hired a Taylor Swift impersonator to be the one to tell them. So she came over and did like a 6-minute routine, and
which was hilarious.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
It'll be in our video if you're watching this not on Patreon, like our video's out, and we're just keeping it all in because it was so funny. And it was like not a small group, but there was like, how many people were at your house, do you think?
Like 12.
Like 12, and like half the people had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Most people
So
didn't.
it was just like hilarious. She was in her kitchen doing these lip syncing performances, and half the people were just like, what is happening?
Okay, my favorite thing about it is that, like, while I can appreciate the art of imitation and like a performer,
Okay.
and while this woman was so sweet and kind,
She was very nice.
she was awful. She tried. She really tried. But I'm just saying, for the cost of it, so I paid $400 to have her come. She was like one of
the real Taylor for that.
I know. And like, she just came in like literally an outfit anyone could be wearing. Like, I wish she had worn like a little something that was like that more Taylor
Swift would wear.
Yeah.
I think the only thing she was wearing that Taylor Swift would wear were
the boots.
The high boots.
Yeah.
Because when we talked to her in the car, you were like, I feel like she's not wearing any. And I could not see her outfit, but I was like, well, she's wearing those boots. So hopefully she's like has an outfit.
No, she wore just like a
sweater.
fuzzy sweater and some black pants and boots. So
I think it was better that way,
feedback for that would just be like, put on like a Taylor outfit, actually.
Yeah, like go like literally a costume even. You know what I mean? Like it can be like an Amazon
100%,
costume.
Like, you're getting paid an arm and a leg.
I mean, like, know the lyrics.
She didn't know the lyrics. She
so funny.
like wasn't in a good costume. There was something else.
The dance moves.
I mean, she tried.
She did try, but I was just saying like some of them weren't like what Taylor does.
Oh yeah.
So that was like, well,
I guess like for me, I'm like,
I think all of it combined made it better.
No, the fact that it was bad made it better.
Yeah.
Because if it was like so serious, then it would be like
really awkward.
Yeah. But it was like everyone was uncomfortable because it was like, what the fuck is going on? And like, it's almost like we hired a bad person on purpose.
Yeah.
It was like the vibe that everyone was getting. They were like, what?
She did say she mostly does Marilyn Monroe. So hopefully, hits the mark there.
Well, I
don't
guess
really
we could
know.
hire her for that and find out.
Yeah. Her Marilyn Monroe party.
But like, she was booked and busy. She had another event after ours. And I'm like, you are just rolling in the dough for being like a subpart Taylor Swift performer.
Yeah. And then didn't Caro say that after us, she went to like her friend's party? Mm-hmm. So like, what are the odds?
It was like a friend of a friend.
Yeah. So bizarre.
So crazy. I mean, Taylor Swift impersonators, like there's a market for them and we need them.
Yeah, we need more.
Yeah.
More Ashleys.
Preferably
we need more
ones
Ashleys.
who will commit. We need less Ashleys, but I understand the sentiment.
In this, yeah.
We need people who will fully transform themselves to look like Taylor.
I'm just saying, if we did hire Ashley, she would have been Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Like she would have done it all.
I think the only way I would hire Ashley is if I didn't know her.
Like the background?
And like her online presence. I really don't like her.
Okay.
I think because she's just like really... I don't know like the word to describe it. She's just like a denier of what she's doing.
Yeah.
In a way that's like, she's a gaslighter.
Yeah, because she's like, I don't look like her.
Ashley's a fucking gaslighter.
I know. Well, I'm confused because she has literally said that she was an impersonator, but now she's like, I don't feel like I look like Taylor. Or maybe she doesn't say I don't look like Taylor, but she kind of like denies the whole. I don't know. I don't understand. But
she's just like really pretentious with it all. She's like, it's so annoying that people keep saying that I look like Taylor Swift.
People
it's
are
like,
saying that
but
about
you
me.
changed your whole face.
No, yeah, I'd be like, I am flattered as fuck. Also, but it's like, but you look like 1989 version. Like you don't look like her currently.
No, you're like a like a wish.com. No, she's like an Amazon. And then I would say our impersonator was like a wish.com.
Yeah, I called her Taylor Smith. We got Taylor Smith.
Yeah.
Which was like, she, and she was so nice, like so sweet. Kind of awkward at the end because I was like, we were just like standing there and I was like, I feel like she can go now. I don't know if we said this, but Erin printed off like fake tickets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made tickets off of like an Etsy.
Yeah, they
bought like
great.
a markup on Etsy that you could edit in Canva. and it was like $3, like a template. And then I printed them off and like wrote everyone's name on it because you could edit it. And so then she was like handing them to everybody.
Yeah, so that's like how the surprise happened. Was she?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people at the beginning just thought she was there to like for fun.
Yeah.
And then she was like, also, I'll see you in Arizona, and gave them the ticket. So it was so cute.
No one had any idea.
No, and I was so nervous before that. I was like, oh my God, when is this happening? Like,
no, I was like gonna throw up.
Yeah, her and I came in here to like plan how she's walking in. We were both like, oh my God, our hearts are pounding.
I don't know how people do it.
I don't know either.
Like, I love being a part of a surprise. I love surprising people, but like logistically,
like planning it.
Yes. Also, like
I feel exactly the same. It's so exciting.
Planning it I can do, but then it's like
when you're actually here.
Yes.
This is how I felt when we surprised you with Sam.
Oh,
I was like, I have to get Aaron over.
Oh no, I would have puked.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I was like, because I was like, she's so annoyed at me. Because I was like, she doesn't want to come over.
Yeah.
Then I was like, well, she'll get over it. That's the thing is like, it's happened a couple times when like David surprised me with the car, that whole thing. It was like, I have to annoy Erin.
Yep.
But then she'll get over it. And that's the thing that I have to figure out with surprises. Like, you're going to inconvenience people.
Oh, 100%.
Because they'll just be like, what? Like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm just like, I wish I could tell you. I know. I want to have you come over if I was coming over later anyway, but your best friend is here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, that was dramatic.
The planning it was a little annoying, just trying to get 6 people under the same roof on the same day and then coordinating with the tailor with her schedule.
Yeah.
But like overall it worked out. And
yeah, it was great.
Just like while it's all happening, like that was so stressful because we were like still waiting for people to get here and she was like, I'm outside. I'm like, oh my God, no, you're
Don't
not.
run into each other.
Yeah. And then like setting up the camera so it's not like weird.
Oh, I couldn't even watch. I know TJ did it out there and I was like, I wonder how he's setting this up.
I was like, can you please do this?
I remember, did he tell them or what was the...
I don't know. I wasn't in here. I was out with Tay.
Oh, I wonder if he was like, I'm just doing a time lapse like for a vlog.
Yeah.
That's what I would assume.
But that's like how they knew that she was coming in.
Yeah. Oh, thank God
it's over and it's done.
It's over and now I'm just
planning has started
excited.
And we're going to Arizona.
Oh, I'm so excited.
The party bus just called me.
Ooh.
I have to put in a deposit.
We literally have done like 10 party buses in the last year.
Well worth it.
Yeah, definitely. We're taking one to Arizona, imagine.
No.
It'd be like $20,000.
Well, I don't know. This one's only $1,000 and it's like, I was like, well, okay, well, what's the time frame? She's like, you can start and end whenever you want.
Okay, what is the catch here?
No, I know. I was like, they're not going to show up.
Yeah, fuck.
But I looked up like where I'm getting it from and it's like amazing reviews.
Okay.
So I feel like it's legit and maybe they're just like.
Some places are just more lenient.
Yeah.
With it. Like it wasn't in Vegas. There wasn't a time limit.
Yeah, we were on it for like an hour.
Yeah, but here it's like you have to do a certain amount. It's like, well, what if I don't know?
Like so annoying.
Yeah, but Vegas, it makes sense. There's so many people there. They're probably just like, let's just take a party bus to this part of town.
Yeah,
or whatever.
we had the biggest party bus though, and there's like 6 of us.
I'm obsessed with that though. It'll be so much fun.
No, I mean the one we went on. I don't think the one we're taking. It fits up to 12 people, so it'll be smaller.
Okay. Yeah, the one we took in Vegas was really big too. Yeah.
So
how many people did that one fit?
Probably like 30.
Like there was like 10 of us.
Classic.
Funny.
But it was still, I think, like $40 a person. So like that's so cheap
I know.
for like an hour, and you get to BYOB. So it's basically like the same thing as going to a bar and ordering like 2 drinks.
Literally, and that's the cost of the Uber one way is $40. So
especially in
Party
Vegas,
bus
like a lot of the like clubs have cover charges. So we've had to pay for a cover charge, pay for a drink, and then that's the same as the equivalent of riding on a party bus for an hour to get to where you want to go.
Yeah. Ubers here suck. I would rather die than take an Uber. I like hate Ubering.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I did. Well, to the airport, but
yeah. Oh, that's
the only time I ever take an Uber.
Yeah. I don't really take them either, but I'm just like, God, I don't know what it is. I think also because it's so expensive, it's just like, what?
Yeah.
But I think it's like the small talk and
oh yeah,
I don't know.
Isn't there an option though where you can be like, don't talk to me?
I think it's if you order a certain one, you can say quiet or something, but like, I don't know.
Got it.
But I also might be like sketched out if we just weren't talking. And then like, I wasn't trusting of the person. If it was a man, I'd be like,
I could never be a person that's like, can you please stop talking to me?
Oh, no. I could never say that out loud.
But I think it all the time.
Yeah. Like right now. Please stop talking to me.
Please stop talking to me.
Carly, please shut up.
No, I'm not thinking that.
Okay.
Well, that was really eventful.
Yeah, it was fun. Had a lot of wine.
I like didn't. I probably had like 2 or 3 glasses.
A little buzz going on. Or not
Yeah.
really.
I was like fine.
Yeah.
But I was so tired yesterday.
Me too. I literally napped.
Oh my God.
Never do.
Were you hungover?
Not really. I mean, I was like tired-ish, hungover, but not like hungover.
I think I was just tired because I went to bed at midnight.
Meet me at midnight.
Yeah, I was very tired.
Yeah, that'll do it. I think I went to bed at midnight too. We watched there's this documentary on Netflix. I think it just came out. It's called The Pez Outlaw. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay, so I napped during it, but I don't want that to come off as it was boring because it really wasn't. I was just so tired. And there was a point where I was like, I'm going to listen, but close my eyes, and that never goes over well. But it was really interesting. I suggest watching it. It's like this guy who he went to another country and he collected all of these Pez dispensers like 40 years ago or something when Pez was first coming out. And the thing is that I think it was in Australia. I don't remember where it was. It was in Europe or somewhere not here. And that place distributes Pez to everywhere except the US, and the US has their own distribution system. So if you like bring one from another country in, it's like not a big deal, but he was bringing like thousands in through customs, and there was some like glitch where like the American distribution system never alerted customs to like look out for anything like this because it had never happened before.
Wait, why does it matter?
Because
if he's paying for the goods.
I don't know. I think I have no idea. I'm not sure, but it was like sketchy, I guess, because here he sold them for a shit ton of money.
He sold
so he turned it into a business. He like made billboards, so he was kind of like his own worst enemy with it.
Got it. Okay, well that makes sense because I feel like if you're buying like luxury bags in another country and then obviously it's way fucking cheaper and then you bring it here and you sell it, like that's probably not allowed.
Right. Yeah, and he had bags and bags full of all these like weird Pez dispensers that weren't being sold here, and so it was like fucking over the Pez place here. His house looks like a fucking store. It looks like a candy store. He has like round racks.
Did he have a family?
Yeah, he had a wife, and they were like so in love, and it's so cute.
No children.
No, he did. He went with his son to the other country.
On fucking earth.
Yeah, but he was.
Sometimes you just like wonder how people get there.
Yeah,
it's like the Beanie Baby thing. Watching that, I was just like, huh? Get a life.
And it started with something to do with cereal boxes you could like mail in. There was like a thing on the top where you could mail in and get a toy. And
did you ever do that?
No. Did you?
No.
I feel like we're a little bit past that time.
No, I'm not a fucking nerd.
But I feel like if it was like the 50s, people probably did that all the time. And he did it.
They had them on the cereal boxes.
No, I know, but I'm just thinking no one like actually did it. Unless it was like something, I don't know, whatever. And the reason that they now say one per household is because of him, because he himself ordered so many and he would sell them, like rare ones and stuff, to people and make a bunch of money.
Okay, was that his only source of income?
No.
That was his job? Okay.
No, so he worked like
he's like a NASA scientist.
No, he worked like 70 hours a week in this like factory, and as soon as he started doing the Pez thing, he was able to quit his 9 to 5, and he was like, I'm so free. He's one of those guys who's like, I don't belong in like a factory setting or a job, and he was just working for himself. And
wow, a hustler.
Yeah, and I missed the end, so I'm not sure how it ends, but I don't want to tell you guys anyway because I think it's just a funny, cute little documentary and also a little bizarre.
Was like the law coming after him?
I don't know the law, but I know Pez was. The Pesident, they called him. Oh. The President of Pez.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I will never understand. I mean, I get it. Like, obviously, it's like money. You see dollar signs. Mm-hmm. But like, what a weird thing.
Like collectible things like that.
I just couldn't imagine like going to another country and making it a trip so that I could like smuggle stuff in. Like, I want to go to another country and like relax and drink an Aperol Spritz.
I know. Well, we just have different or that's just a different mindset.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like all this stuff, like even the Beanie Baby stuff, like people traveling all over the country.
Oh, I know.
And I'm like, take a vacation.
I know. Like, well, to them, that is their vacation.
No, I know. But it's like, I'll never understand that.
I know.
And like so many people like ruin their lives by doing it because they become so disconnected from like reality.
Yeah.
And they just get like too in it.
Yeah.
It's like a cartel.
It is. It's a little cartel.
They have the Beanie Baby cartel.
It's like a black market.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah,
it was.
It was like a cute, like interesting.
I need to. Like,
I had no idea this
happened.
Like. Kind of.
Yeah. I mean,
probably.
Why would we?
I don't know. He probably looks exactly how you think.
Yeah.
Do you have an image in your head?
Is he bald?
No.
Okay. I was sensing like a little hair loss, like classic, like, when did this happen? The 90s? So I was picturing like
remember,
dad jeans and like a button up, like.
No, I think it was before the 90s.
Okay.
I want to say like 70s or 80s. I'm not sure. I probably should have known, but I was sleeping half the time.
Well, I'll have to watch for myself.
Yeah. He has a very long beard.
I pictured him with a beard.
Okay.
But I pictured him bald, so only half right.
Yeah. I'm like, maybe he was and he was wearing a hat. Like, I couldn't tell you. I don't pay attention to faces. So he was just bald with no beard. No, he had a beard. He looked like Santa.
Wow.
Yeah.
People are weird.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
But like, good for you for doing what you love.
This podcast is sponsored by Babbel. It's a new year, new exciting things are happening, and what better way than to learn a new language with Babbel? Babbel is the language learning app that's sold more than 10 million subscriptions. Thanks to Babbel's addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons, you can feel confident no matter where the new year takes you. I definitely agree with that. I've used Babbel before. It's super fun. There's games, there's podcasts, there's stories. There's so many different ways to learn a language that you can't really get on other language learning apps, and it's very fun to do. With Babbel, you only need 10 minutes to complete a lesson, so you can start having real-life conversations in a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 150 language experts and voiced by real native speakers, not computers. Their teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you improve your pronunciation and accent. Like I said, there's so many different ways to learn with Babbel. Podcasts, games, videos, stories, live classes are all available on the app. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, get up to 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/onlyfriends. That's babbel.com/onlyfriends for up to 55% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life. This podcast is sponsored by Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions cost? Most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions when the actual total is closer to $200. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about, like that streaming service you bought to watch just one show on, or that free trial that you never even use. I think we've all been there. We've like signed up for something. Oh, I'll cancel before the 30 days. And then 2 days later, we literally forget about it. And then we pay for it for like 6 months and have no idea until one day we realize that we messed up. But thanks to Rocket Money, that doesn't have to happen anymore. Simply find the subscription you don't want and press cancel, and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. No more long hold times with customer service or tedious emailing back and forth, or sometimes those annoying robotic messages they have on the websites that can't give you a real answer. Yeah, none of that. Rocket Money makes canceling subscriptions as easy as a click of a button. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Stop throwing your money away. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/onlyfriends. That's rocketmoney.com/onlyfriends. rocketmoney.com/onlyfriends. Did you watch anything fun?
No, not a single thing.
What about Fleischman is in Trouble?
Oh, yeah. But that was like early in the weekend. Finished that.
What'd you think?
I thought it was really good, but I thought that it could have been way shorter.
I agree.
Think that
there were
the
a couple
last
episodes.
I was like, enough already.
Yeah.
And watching it made me change my opinion on Jesse Eisenberg. I think that the reason why
you like him now
was polarized by him was because of The Social Network. I think I just hated the character so much because he was awful.
Yeah, so then you just had it out for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, like everyone was an asshole in this show. Like towards the end of the show, I was like, okay, they all suck.
Yeah, they all are just have their own things.
Yeah. Because I did at the beginning, I was like, oh my God, like this poor guy. But then I was like, oh no, everyone's just terrible.
Mm-hmm. I know. It did the thing that like books do a lot at the beginning, where it was like when someone told him where she was, where they saw her, and then the episode ended, and then it goes from her perspective, or it was like how they met or something. The whole episode was how they met. And I was like, and I put another episode to like see where this goes. It was such a book move, but it was a book, so that makes sense.
Such a fucking bitch.
Such a bitch. But it was interesting because when it was her perspective, she wasn't as bitchy. So it's like,
yes, she was.
She was not as bitchy.
She was terrible.
She was, but when I saw it from his perspective, it was just bitch, bitch, bitch. But then when it was her perspective, it was like, I feel really bad for her.
Oh.
Yeah.
In what way?
In the way that what the doctor did to her. So we're like spoiling things. But like what the doctor did to her, I feel like that just like altered her whole mental state. And she just like had to go
But it was like
that.
before then she was even mean. I literally was like, why would you have a child with this woman?
Yeah, I mean, she was. But I think his perspective a lot meaner. But that's just how humans are. Like you perceive things differently. And especially if it's you're like, I wasn't being mean, but someone else could think it was.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first episode, I was like, God, she's fucking awful.
Yeah.
And then I kind of grew to be like, okay, I kind of understand.
Oh, yeah. No, I never got there. I did not like her the whole time.
So do you not like her anymore as an actress?
No, because she's just like a phenomenal actress.
Great.
Yeah.
What do you think about Lizzie Kaplan? Her character.
I did not care about that plotline at all.
Oh, really? I was very interested in it. I was very.
At the end, I was like, I don't care if her and Ted Mosby get divorced or not. Like, I need to. Where the fuck is Claire Danes? Show me Claire Danes. Mm-hmm. I did. Yeah, I cared less about her plotline, and I think that's why the last two-ish
really
episodes,
long.
I was like, enough.
Oh, because it was all her. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one episode that was just Lizzie Kaplan.
I'm like, you're the narrator. Like, I don't care about your life.
Oh, funny. I really liked that storyline. I just want to know where it ended. I was like, they're going to get divorced for sure, but I wasn't sure.
I know. And then it got like confusing because they were like going during her stuff. It was like all over the place.
Like,
I'm like, wait, what's real? What's not
I know.
real?
I know. I was like, what's happening right now though?
I know.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking
but
about.
It was good.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. It's a book. So I bet the book was better because they usually are. But
yeah,
it felt like a book, you know?
Yeah. I feel like there was like so much of it that I was like, I could do without. Like even that like subplot about that woman's liver. I was like, I don't care. I want to know about like his marriage.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
And I was like so fucking frustrated. I was like, call the police.
I know.
Like, do it. Like, what do you mean you're just waiting around? But that's why it proved everyone to be like terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. And the kids were so fucking annoying.
I know. Oh, the daughter.
It's such a little bitch. But I said that to TJ. I was like, well, you know what? Basically the whole show is about like everyone's marriage is failing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, everyone in the flashbacks is so happy, but then they have kids and they all hate each other.
Yep. The kids are always the problem.
Yep. Even though Claire and Jesse were doomed from the start.
Well, yeah.
But I don't think that helped.
No, not at all. I think it made it 100 times worse.
When I saw that second baby, I was like, bitch, what?
I know. I was like, if I were her, I'd be like, get rid of it. Adoption.
I mean, both of them. Like, they should have never had another kid.
No.
Everyone sucks here.
Yeah. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
That would be an everyone sucks here.
Everyone sucks
Am I the asshole post?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, well,
right.
that's pretty much it for my weekend.
Yeah, same.
Oh, no, it's not.
Uh-oh. What else?
Okay, so TJ's dad, Carly knows this already, but this is like, it made my whole weekend. TJ's dad had to get genetic testing done for health stuff, and he got it back this weekend and sent it to us, and he is 3.2% Ashkenazi Jew.
It's fucking
which
crazy.
means that I married into a Jewish family.
It's like, that means I'm Jewish.
Ergo, I am Jewish.
You're going to do all the Jewish celebrations now.
So now...
That's actually like your dream.
Yeah, so we ordered 23andMe so TJ could see how much percentage he was.
Yeah.
And then I most likely am not, personally.
Did you order one too?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And I'm very excited to do that. And I'm very excited. I am now like an honorary Jewish person.
Yeah. Oh my God, how exciting for you. I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy for you because
I know.
it's all you've talked about since I've met you.
Well, I was just like, you guys have been celebrating the wrong religion your whole life.
Yeah, no more Christmas. Yeah. They just completely changed. No more Christmas.
Like,
You're
he's
no.
way more Catholic than like could not be more.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 23andMe is so much fun. I was like having so much fun waiting for the results. I was like, what is it going to say? I was hoping I was Jewish too, but nope, not at all.
You were?
No. Oh, hoping?
No, you were hoping?
Well, I was thinking maybe because I saw a photo of myself when I was really young and I was like, I look Jew. Like I looked at it and told Mike and he was like, yeah, you look like a little Jewish girl.
In what way? Is this like an offensive way?
No, because Mike said it and he is Jewish.
Yeah, but what were you guys basing it off of?
I honestly don't know. But someone told me that and I was like, Mike, do I look like a little Jewish girl?
Ooh.
I don't know. I forget.
Some random person. You look like a Jewish
No, it was someone
girl.
like in my family.
Got it.
Yeah, and then he was like, no, you totally do. He's like, maybe you have some in your ancestry. And then I was like, okay, I'll do a test. Nothing. I'm just white.
Did you do the test solely to find out if you were
No,
Jewish?
I mean, I've always wanted to do it,
Got it.
because I just think it's so interesting because I have no idea what I am.
I know. I'll be interested to see also.
Yeah.
Especially because my parents are so like blasé about everything. Like,
Ooh, yeah. Then it's fun to be like, oh, I'm this exact.
yes.
Yeah. What do your parents say?
Well, my mom is French Canadian and Irish, and my dad is like Irish, but I also have allegedly some Micmac in me, which is Native American.
Oh.
So I've been told that my whole life.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Which I think is like
interesting.
true. Like my grandmother's grandmother, I think, was like part Native American.
Okay.
But like I don't think it's much.
Yeah.
So that's like everything I've been told my whole life. French Canadian, Irish, a little bit of Micmac. And that's it.
Yeah. It's so funny growing up. It's like, we're Irish and Italian. It's like, okay, that's what I am. But then it's like, wait, no, like, what am I?
Totally. But it's like kind of annoying because it's like Northern European. And I'm like, okay, well, be specific.
It breaks it down.
It wasn't like showing that on TJ's dad's thing. It just like listed all of the like specific places it could be. But he did a different, it wasn't 23andMe. He did Helix.
Oh.
Because like it was like via his like hospital that he's working with.
Interesting. We'll have to compare.
I know.
Yeah, it was just funny because, and then I was also like 0.02% like South African and stuff, and I'm like, this is so crazy, like how far back your shit goes.
I know.
Like, what the hell?
I know. It's crazy.
really
Like even when I did it with Paris, it literally broke down her whole family tree and was like, this means that her grandparents and her great grandparents were these kinds of dogs, and that her these were these kind of dogs.
Should do that with my cats.
The only thing that we're a little nervous about is that we're going to find out we're like related. Because me and TJ's mom are both French Canadian, both Micmac, allegedly.
Wow.
So
That's pretty similar.
I know.
That would be so funny. We're fourth cousins.
Yeah, it would be like fine. We know we're not first cousins. We know we're not second cousins.
So you're good.
So anything past that, like whatever.
Yeah, it's
I'll
also
make out with you.
Yeah. Kids, I don't know.
Like everyone's related. We all started somewhere.
We're all
Adam
the
and Eve.
sperm from that one guy.
Yeah. Oh, that doctor. Yeah. What the hell was his name?
I don't remember.
That is so funny.
I know. It's also cool because people will reach out, and like some guy reached out and he's my fourth cousin removed or something. Like, not that it like matters that much, but it's just interesting.
At that point, you're like, you're not my relative.
Yeah, but it is cool to see it like fill in because it has a tree and it'll put people in there and stuff. And
On
it's like,
23andMe, or did you have to go over to Ancestry?
23andMe, it shows you a little thing. But like the thing is that the people who are on it have to have also done it. So it's I don't see like my grandparents or anything because it's like, well, they obviously didn't have the technology then. But
You should dig them up.
from the grave,
and
do it. I wonder if that would still work. Does DNA still work?
Yeah.
It has to because they do that all the time. They exhume bodies, which also is like the most disgusting word.
Yeah.
Exhume. Mm-hmm. It's giving.
We should do
money.
that for a video.
Digging up my grandparents.
We'll get more accurate results that way. It's probably so expensive to do that.
To exhume.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. In my head, it was like in the middle of the night. We're just
digging. No,
little thick as thieves. Like
I do not have the back power for that. Let me see. Like how much?
How expensive is it to exhume a body?
A body.
Because yeah, you're right. They do that for crime stuff.
Wait, it says they range between $5,000 and $15,000. It's not even that much. I thought it'd be like $100,000.
Oh my God! If we did it for a video, it'd just be a write-off.
Yeah, which
Exhuming all of our relatives to do 23andMe.
It'd be $20,000 for all
2016
4.
YouTube. This is pre-Logan Paul
like,
getting canceled.
Yeah, but like that's interesting. That's science.
Yeah.
And they were all like natural death.
If we wore lab coats and the goggles, I think that people wouldn't be mad at us.
Yeah. And it's not like we'd have like our hands in any of the mess. It would be other people doing it. So blame them.
Oh, okay.
Blame the morticians.
I imagined us digging up the bodies and swabbing it and putting them back and just sending it off.
That is way too much.
You think we'd get a phone call? Like, how did you get this? This person was born in 1941.
Yeah. No, my grandma's literally born in like 1910.
Crazy.
Like her class ring is like 1918.
God. It's just crazy that exists.
Yeah,
you know?
She was 100 years old when she died, like a month away from her 100th birthday. She'd be a good one to
I would love to know.
Yeah.
I wish there was also like fun facts. I don't think 23andMe has fun facts, but imagine if it was like,
true.
Your great aunt invented the mop or something. I don't know.
They should do that.
I know. Give us the fun facts. Maybe they will after years and years of having DNA and like knowing.
Yeah. They're
who
probably
people
just
are.
really busy.
I'm sure. Also, it does say, I don't know, what is it, like 6 to 12 weeks to get it back or something?
I don't know. I didn't.
Which was the worst part, was waiting for it, but I think it only took a couple weeks. And I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, there's a little tracker
that
too.
was like with her too. I think it took like a month for everything. Like swabbing her, sending it, getting it back.
And it's fun. It's like, we're doing the results right now. Or like, we're extracting the DNA from the blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, slay.
I should have just taken Paris's and done it to me. And see what it came back as.
Instead, you do them together. Yeah. Like, this doesn't make sense.
Oh, sweetie. My little baby.
Well, I'm very happy for you. If you ever have kids, that's just very exciting.
They'll be able to have a bat mitzvah. And honestly, like, well, I could have one. I could have one because I'm married to a Jewish person.
Yeah. Time to convert.
I know. I said that to TJ. I was like, we convert.
Mike would be so happy.
I know. It's just like way too much effort.
I mean, yeah.
For me to just like...
We're too old at this point.
Want to do the celebrations, but not the beliefs, you know?
Yeah, true.
I'm a spiritual person.
Okay.
All right. Well, while we're talking about exhuming things, let's get right into this day in history.
Exhume the history.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First and foremost, we have A Walk to Remember.
Oh my God. That movie made me... I was like, I will for sure get cancer later in life. Yeah, it made me so scared.
I cannot believe that we were allowed to watch that.
I can't either, but it was. I loved that movie.
I think I didn't because
you were
it
scared.
Was so sad.
That started your health anxiety.
Yeah, like that. A fault. What's a fault in their stars?
The Fault in Our Stars.
All of those ones. Big no from me.
Oh, those are big airplane movies. For
I don't even think I watched that. It's just too sad.
I know,
and I'm like I think from my own experience with people who have had cancer and passed away, I'm just like, this is like...
It's too close to home.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Yeah,
and I know exactly about, I'm like, oh my God, if that happened to like my partner or it was me, no.
That's how I feel about, I mean, obviously cancer, but ALS. My aunt died of ALS and it is like my greatest fear in life.
Did it come back in your 23andMe?
I don't think I got like medical stuff.
Oh, we did.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
No, that's exciting.
I know.
Oh,
you ever did like the
nervous?
health one? No, I'm like, hell yeah.
Tell me.
So then I can send it to my doctor and be like, let's start screening.
Actually, that is smart. Yes. Maybe I should do that because now I'm like freaked out.
I know. Send it back. You'll get a part 2.
Yeah. I forget why I didn't do it. I think it was just like more expensive and I was like, whatever. It is, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you haven't seen A Walk to Remember, it is such a good movie though. It is sad, but I feel like it shaped me as a child. I don't know how to explain it. I watched it so many times. I loved Mandy Moore.
Your anxiety.
100%. No, I remember watching it so clearly on my couch with one of my friends and I was eating, are they called Snow Caps? Those little candies.
Yum.
And I was like, this is going to give me cancer. Like I'm getting
Snow
cancer.
Cap or the movie?
Yeah, the Snow Caps.
Yeah.
I was like, this is how I get it.
Yeah.
I was just already having anxiety at the ripe age of, I don't know, 7. How old was I?
2002. You weren't 7.
Okay, I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing in my eyes. What's the difference?
Way different. You're like basically a teenager.
What's the difference? Yeah, but I was like, this is how I die. So hopefully I didn't manifest that for myself.
Very jarring and scary. And
it has like the best songs though. I raise my hand.
Yeah, Mandy Moore, our queen.
Okay. Some Switchfoot. Okay, sorry, continue.
Not a lot of like shows or movies, but today was pretty big for the music industry. What was that?
I don't know.
I think like the cord maybe rubbed up against your bottle because it sounded exactly like a Hydro Flask.
Yeah, I was like, did my Hydro Flask ghostly move?
Yeah. Price Tag by Jessie J. That's who sings it, right?
Yes.
But all I think about
sleep at night.
The only thing I think about with that song is Pitch Perfect.
Oh, I saw Pitch Perfect, but I've only seen one of them. I don't know if it's in all of them.
I think it's the first one.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
when they're like, oh my God, it's so
Wait, is it the song that's like, it's all about the money, money?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Very iconic. And then Party Rock Anthem.
Oh my God.
Just absolutely fist bumping in the club. Also 2011.
What?
I know.
No, that was definitely out when we were in high school. I refuse to believe that.
No, it said 2011.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying my memory doesn't serve me right because I'm like, I was definitely in high
Party
school.
Party rockers in the house tonight.
I believe you. You don't even have to check. Like, I would have no idea.
11. And then for all the country hoes out there, Rain is a Good Thing. Do you know that song?
Rain is a good thing on this dry Sunday morning.
How did you know?
It's my favorite song. It's gonna be my wedding song one day.
No, it's a really good, it's a little faster. It's like a party song.
Rain in the morning.
No, it's like,
it's raining.
the lyrics are literally, rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby. Feel a little frisky.
Oh, that was my next song that I was gonna try to sing.
It's so good. It's like just like a classic, like
I've never heard it.
field country song.
What year?
2010.
Okay. Was
really
definitely
good.
not listening to any country except Red by Taylor Swift, if that counts.
Yeah, was that? I don't even think that was out yet.
It probably
was it?
wasn't. I don't. I think it was. It was 2012. I think it actually came out. Yeah. Okay, then I was Fearless or whatever the fuck.
And then Undrunk by Fletcher,
Oh,
which came out in 2019, and that's so crazy that it was so long ago now. Because I feel like it was just like yesterday.
I know. 4 years ago. It's fine.
She started the pandemic.
Yep, she did. That's my last sense of normalcy was Undrunk by Fletcher. And the Hype House bathroom. Yeah. And that's it.
That's really funny because the Hype House is actually on the docket for today. Actually, did I put it on? Yep, I did.
For this day in history?
No, for news.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then for birthdays, just a few. I knew nobody on the list for today, by the way. I recognized a few familiar faces, but I was like, Carly will never know these people, and they're also not relevant enough,
okay,
in my opinion.
Love that.
But then majority of them, never heard of or seen in my whole entire life. Most of the people.
Okay.
We have two. We have Alicia Keys.
Okay, obviously.
She's 42.
Queen.
Young Angel. And then Pauline Chalamet.
Oh my gosh. Wait, how old is she? I have no idea.
What would you guess?
Like 23.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought she was older. She's 31, so she's a year younger than us.
Oh my God. I thought she was like so young.
I thought she was like our age, for sure.
Whoa. Okay. Maybe because she plays a college student. Maybe in my head, I'm like, must be 20. She must be that age.
So happy birthday to those two absolute icons. Okay, next we have the news. We can just start right with the Hype House news that I showed you.
I'm
Just
very
'cause it was
curious. I would think I would know what you were going to say.
pretty
about
crazy
it.
for me. It says Hype House, Hollywood Hills pad, the house for rent.
Wait, which one?
The house that had like every influencer
Like
has
the FaZe
ever
Banks
lived at.
house, the one Tana lived at with the Hollywood.
Yep,
That was a
exactly
Hype
that
House
one.
house? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Okay, I think I'm thinking. Remember when we drove to get Charlie? And it was like,
yeah, that one.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think that was maybe the first one they lived at,
Okay.
and then they upgraded because the hefty cost of this one is $50,000 a month in rent.
Wait, what's the story? Sorry, I blacked out.
It's for rent.
Oh, for 50K a month.
50K a month.
How many bedrooms?
That's a very good question. 10 and 16 bathrooms. So just like a casual
So even if 10 people live there, it's still $5,000 a month
per person.
per person. But maybe like share a room. Maybe some couples move in. Who the fuck is renting a $50,000 a month house?
And
buy a house.
Who wants to live with 10 people?
Later. I mean, unless you're like 20,
Yeah.
would have been my
And
dream.
didn't go
then.
to college.
Yeah. I mean, I would have loved that at like in my early 20s for sure. Now, couldn't do it.
No, not a chance. I would literally be like, never fucking look at me.
No, I'd be like, I'm getting a studio. Like, I want to be alone.
Yeah. But yeah.
That is a lot of issues.
16,000 square feet, 10 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms.
16.
It has a movie theater with a 160-inch screen and an 80-foot long nightclub with a full bar, gym, pool table, ping pong table, 3 sports bars, and a high-speed elevator.
I've been in all of those. I will say I don't think the elevator is very high speed, but okay.
You went there?
I've been there a bunch of times.
Oh.
Just for like random influencer parties.
Oh my God.
Back when I was out on the town.
Yeah, during your FOMO days. Carly would like go to that stuff and be like, how was it? She's like, it was terrible.
Well, I liked going because vlogging.
Yeah.
Like when David was vlogging, it would be fun. I wouldn't go without it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But it was fun.
But I feel like most of the time nothing ever happened.
No, but I had FOMO. So I was like, I want to go.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I want to be in bed at 10. Mm-hmm. If I was there after 10.
And that's
Would
not on
rather die.
maturity.
It is on maturity.
Aging. I guess you could still like doing that stuff and be mature. I mean, maturing.
I feel like that stuff is still fun, but just not at night. Like, I don't want to do it till 2 a.m.
Yeah, I just don't want to be around influencers.
Well, that, especially like that vibe of
Those
influencer. I was
not that breed.
not that breed. It's so true. There's so many different breeds.
Yeah, I don't
it's
wanna
like
be around
there are
that
certain
breed.
ones that I
Don't get me
obviously
wrong.
love.
Yes, same.
But like the Jake Paul of it all, to me, they're all just like Jake Pauls.
Yeah.
obviously I hated it, but it was also like going knowing it was going to be bad. I never went to be like a party. It was like, LOL, some fucking idiot's gonna do something stupid, or
Got it.
there's gonna be annoying people just running amok.
Oh, yeah, I called it quits.
That was smart.
6 p.m. was my call
Well, you were
time.
also like more settled down than I was at the time.
Yeah, I just, I saw the luxury in life earlier than you did.
And then I had to be stuck inside for 2 years to understand the luxury of life.
You're like, oh, wait, this is nice.
No, it's so funny because like the entire time we were stuck inside, I was like, I can't wait to fucking get out of here and like go back to normal. And then as soon as we could, I was like, wait, no, I need to be in my bed.
Yeah.
Like I need to be rotting. What's happening?
Oh,
I know.
what a time.
There's no happy medium for me there right now.
Oh, well, speaking of happy mediums, did you see Travis Barker got Courtney's eyes tattooed on him?
Oh, I did see that.
It's crazy because they look exactly like her eyes.
I was just going to say that. I mean, of course, he's going to have like the best artist do it.
Sure.
But yeah, it looks like if someone showed that to me, I'd be like, that's Kourtney Kardashian's eyes.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I would never do this to my body.
You want to get TJ's eyes on you?
I also feel like if like you did Nolan's eyes or vice versa, I would be a little freaked out. But because it's Travis and Courtney, I feel like it's just a normal, perfect thing for them.
It's
especially
also
because he's completely covered in
That's
tattoos.
the thing. When you're already covered, I feel like it doesn't really matter.
Totally.
Get whatever. But also, like for us, I feel like women's eyes are so much more beautiful.
Yeah.
So like if Nolan got mine, I'd be like, okay. I would never get Nolan's.
Men have like beautiful eyelashes.
I literally told that to Nolan yesterday. I was like, because I remember the first time we ever hung out, the first week, I like put mascara on him. So I was like, I literally have to try.
I'm like, I feel like TJ, whenever he's like looking this way and I'm looking at him from the side, I'm like, what the fuck? Like you just have beautiful, and like the bottom ones are so like lush.
Yeah. The men get
they've
so
never
blessed.
fucked them up.
You think that's why?
Yeah.
I will say men are blessed, but I also am.
You are also blessed.
But it's because my dad, it's not my mom who has the long eyelashes. My dad has thick ass long eyelashes and I got it from him. So like, thank God I got those.
Wait, is your mom's hair actually, does she dye her hair?
Yeah.
Is her hair like normally dark?
The thing is, I've never seen it.
Because I'm wondering, like she doesn't have light eyelashes.
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure her hair's dark, but she has always dyed it like some sort of red the entire time I've known her.
Trendsetter.
Yeah. She was Hayley Williams before Hayley Williams.
Yeah. And all the influencers who decided that suddenly having red hair was cool.
Yeah.
When they
no offense, but I was first.
When they bullied us. No, I mean like the orange.
orange,
like a real redhead.
Yeah.
Everyone's just been doing that.
Yeah, it's a whole trend.
And we were kicked and battered.
I really do think
dragged through the street.
All right, calm down. I think the All Too Well music video started a lot of people to doing that, because even I was like, oh, I'm pale. That would look good on me, but like obviously I'm not gonna do that.
Interesting. Of course, Taylor.
Yeah. Taylor would look good with red hair.
Well, she had it in the video.
I know. That's what I'm saying. She'd look good.
She looked exactly like Nicole Kidman, like during her ginger era.
I think Sadie Sink was Taylor the whole time. Oh yeah, she did have red hair.
Sadie's so beautiful.
I know.
She has like perfect orange hair.
Yeah, she's a queen.
Okay. And then the big reveal finally happened. Kylie Jenner, first photos of son's face, finally reveals name 2. If you guys don't remember, about a year ago, Kylie Jenner had another baby.
It's been a year?
Not even, but like
Holy
just
shit.
about. Because I think that it's about to be a year, and everyone was like, maybe she'll announce it on the year of his birth.
I feel like that was like 4 months ago, but okay.
February 2022. And she named him Wolf. And for obvious reasons,
Wolfie
the internet
baby.
was like, why? And then she was like, oh, we changed it actually, JK.
Yep.
But then never told anyone what the name was. So like literally a random Saturday of the year, like she just posted like a very casual photo of her. Like she's not done up at all. And she just like made the caption his name, and his name is Aire.
Spelled Aire. Mm-hmm. So I know you have a big, strong opinion on names.
Sure.
How are you feeling about this name?
Oh, I think it's so dumb. I think Wolf is a better name than Aire.
I was going to say, how compare you? Okay.
I still think Wolf is not a good name, but I think Aire is an even worse name. And it couldn't be me.
I just think of like Nike Air.
Yeah.
Like that's all I think of. I don't really care about names. I'm not super opinionated on names.
I mean, it's not our child. It's like
Right.
you name your kid what you want. I'll have my opinion on it, but like at the end of the day, it's what you like.
Okay, so for me, Wolf was like, okay, you're a celebrity kid. This makes sense. But Air doesn't make sense to me. I just think it's like too odd.
And then it's like now you've established this pattern of like if you have another baby, what part of the weather cycle is he gonna be?
Fire.
Or she? You know what I mean?
Wind. Oh,
And
stormy. Air.
Yeah.
Just put that together.
It's just, what are we doing?
Maybe the other one will be
Cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus Cloud.
Like cloud.
Tornado. Twister.
Name it Cloudy.
Twister. Twister is going to be one. That sounds like a fucking celebrity's name. Come here, Twisty.
Twisty.
Sounds like a cat's name.
Cloudy. Cloud.
Cloud. Is it Cloudy Noir? There's someone with that name.
I think that Cloud is a better name, but that's like a fake Instagram name.
I know.
There, what show was I watching? Oh, Firefly Lane. One of the girls in the show has like an earthy, crunchy mom, and she changed her name to Cloud. And I got used to it.
Okay.
Could be a good name.
Cloud.
I think that's better than Air.
But I would love to see a Twister. I just think that's like funny.
Yeah.
And it sounds like something that a kid would be named.
I know.
In
She
that
must
family.
have been so nervous.
To reveal it.
Yeah. Just because like all the backlash she got, I feel like it's so intimidating. Like I know.
Because people like us are like, oh, so stupid.
I know. But also I guess it's like, if I had a baby and I named it what I loved and people didn't like it, I'd be like, I
wouldn't
don't care.
Yeah, of course.
So like she's probably like that
Yeah.
also.
I would hope so.
I feel like most parents must be.
Yeah.
Because that's like what you feel in your soul is like calling your child.
Yeah.
He's so fucking cute and looks exactly like Stormy.
Yeah, I haven't really looked.
You didn't look at the little swipe through?
No.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
I'll have to look.
He doesn't look like an Air.
Does it look like Twister?
What does
Cloud?
he look like? He looks
Is it
like,
on, I'm assuming it's on Kylie's Instagram.
yeah. I'm trying to think of like other things. Oh, that it's really confusing that she named Stormy Stormy and then Rain is Rain, even though Rain for him is
Oh.
like a reigning like royalty, not rain,
Yeah.
as in droplets from the sky.
Wait.
Snow.
where is this?
Snowy.
Snowy baby.
Haze. Like Haze would have been cute. Hazy. Fog.
He looks like a Chris.
Foggy.
Fog.
Like that's what this shit sounds like to me. Like
He
it
just
just
looks
as
like
dumb.
He looks like a Ben, a Chris.
Yeah.
He looks like just name him
He's
something
so
regular.
cute. His little curls.
He is very cute. I don't know.
Not Air. Just feel like this is gonna do like so much damage. to these poor children.
Ayer.
I know.
Throw your hands in the air.
Well, we got the reveal and
Don't care.
Congratulations, Kylie.
Yep, I guess.
I hope that you don't have any more babies with this man. Even though you guys
They
make
probably will.
adorable babies.
I feel like that family is so pro. Let's keep having babies with the dad, even though we're not together, because it's a family. Which, like, I get.
Even though we're not together because they're terrible humans to us.
To us, yes.
Stop that genetic train from carrying on.
Ooh, Train would be a good name. Train sounds like a celeb kid
Train
name.
minus the T, Rain.
Right.
There you go. And what are like other Nimbus? Imagine if she just named them like the names of clouds. Anything would be better.
Weather. I'll look up weather terms.
Trying to be real.
You've
Lightning.
got to find like lightning. Strike.
Lightning McQueen.
strike.
Strike.
I typed in weather terms. Cyclone.
Move your body like a cyclone.
Humidity. Humid. Visibility. Sunshine. That's a name.
Sunny. Like Sunny would have been so cute.
Sunny. Stormy and Sunny. Hello?
Sonny. I know it's like really on the nose, but that's the best name she could have chosen.
Stormy and Sunny.
I know.
Do you think Kylie knows that? I feel like she would change it. We need to
We have
Why
to
don't
get
we
through to her.
call Kylie up.
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
Sunny is such a cute name. I really do like that name. Sonny.
Yeah, it's very normalized, like Sunny and Cher.
Yeah.
I feel like if I hadn't heard it before, I'd be like,
Sunny, Big
"Ah,
Daddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also like
Yeah.
good. Like that's a good name.
It's a cute name.
He kind of looks like a Sunny too.
I think we should tell her. Should I message her? See if she'll see
Yeah.
it? You should name your... Yeah, right. You should name your kid Sunny. Think about it. Stormy, Sunny. She's like, okay.
So that was definitely like a guess before the baby was born.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I remember.
That's so cute, though.
It would have been much better.
Imagine if they were twins, that'd be cute. But then it'd be kind of like, why did you name me Stormy? Like, why does this person get Sunny?
I know. It's also like I remember when she named Stormy, I was like, what the fuck is that name? But now it's just like, it just fits the baby.
Yeah, it's cute. Stormy baby.
But like I feel like if Kylie wasn't Kylie though and like had all of those like memeable moments, it would not be cute. Like if she didn't talk to it like that. You know what I mean? Like if it was just like a random like mommy blogger that's like, come here Stormy, and not Kylie Jenner being like, Stormy baby.
Well, that's the thing. It's like the celebs can all get away with it. Cause it's like, I'm just going to name my kid Apple.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can't.
Still a terrible name.
I mean, yeah.
I'll never recover from that one.
Apple of my eye. It's kind of cute.
Imagine like your teacher being like, Apple.
No.
Apple Martin, are you here?
Apple Martini.
Oh no. Their first baby was your first beverage.
Yeah. My first legal beverage.
Oh, Apple.
Apple tea.
I wonder if she likes it.
Who? Apple?
Or do you think they call her like apps?
I'm sure she doesn't even think about it. I feel like when it's your name,
it's
you
like
just
so
don't think.
normal.
Yeah, because you probably see me as Carly. Like, I look like a Carly.
It?
I don't really care. I wish it was like a little bit judged. Like Carly's just like, ugh.
I know, Erin is too.
Yeah, we have pretty boring names.
It's because we're white and not famous.
Yeah. I wish
Can we legally change them?
To Twister.
I hardly know her.
Oh, never mind. I would never hear the end of it from you and TJ.
I hardly know her. I feel like
that would be like my
even if you like dropped Carly, like you could be Jessica.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think you could be with your dark hair.
Jessica.
Yeah.
In what way?
And then we could call you Jess, and then
Jess. Mm-hmm. Cute.
Yeah, and then you could cut bangs and be just like New Girl, and you look just like her.
Oh yeah, I would. I might soon.
Look just like
I have
her.
an appointment on Friday for a haircut and a color, so we'll see what happens.
Oh my god,
I feel like I'm in your vibe where I was like, I don't know yet. We'll see when I'm there. I guess
it's all happening.
It's all happening, baby. Okay, should we do Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
Okay. Am I the asshole? Asshole. Am I the asshole for asking the bride if I can wear a cardigan? Is it the Taylor Swift one? Because like, yeah, if that's the one.
No, I'd be like, absolutely not. You're not a grandmother.
If the title sounds childish, it's because it is. For reference, I'm 20 and my friend, the bride, is 21. We are very young, so I can understand why she might be caught up on something so little as a cardigan. But I wanted a little outside opinion before I do something that might break up a 7-year friendship. So basically, my friend wanted a short, sweetheart neck line bridesmaid dress for the wedding. The dress is beautiful, but the thing is, I have a lot of body issues, and the main thing I hate about my body is my arms, and I can't stand it in the dress. All I asked for was to be able to wear a cardigan over the dress after the ceremony, and all hell broke loose. My friend didn't really take it well. She was just cold to me after I suggested that what I wanted to wear. And I've been getting texts from her side of the family saying I should just suck it up or get over it for a day since it's her day and just drink and forget about my arms. I just wanted to be comfortable, but I've heard others calling me an asshole in the bridal party for trying to battle the bride on her vision. Should I just try and get over my arms? Should I have even asked? Am I the asshole?
No.
I think that you're not an asshole for just asking and also suggesting to wear it after.
Yeah.
Because obviously I totally understand being insecure about parts of your body and not wanting to show parts or whatever, but it's hard when it's someone's wedding because there's so many photos involved. Everyone kind of has to look the same.
Yeah, I guess like a neutral ground could have been like buy her like a shawl, like
get
one
your
bridesmaid shawls. Like what if it's cold? Like people get cold.
Yeah. So what if when you were getting married, if somebody was like, I don't want to show my arms, can I wear something to cover my arms? What?
No, I would literally be like, let's get you a different dress. Like,
exactly.
But also like I was very lenient. I was like, I want you guys to all wear what you're comfortable in.
Yeah.
And like we did have to make like post-pandemic like other options for people.
Yeah.
And like we made it work. But like I would literally be like, okay, well, I don't want you to be uncomfortable, but I also don't want you to wear like a random cardigan unless it matches. So like we'll figure it out and make
definitely
it work.
not a random cardigan.
You know?
Yeah. You're also not a bridezilla. I feel like if you're like super bridezilla-y and like.
Did she say how far, like close to the wedding this happened?
No.
Okay.
I wish.
Because I'm like, if it was like the day before, I feel like I could understand the bride's perspective, because it's like, why didn't you tell me sooner so that we could have prepared for this?
Right.
So that I could have like help you accommodate to where you're comfortable.
Yeah.
As opposed to like just dumping it on her the day before while she's probably like super stressed already and like has a million things going on. And
I
it's
wish
like,
it said.
I know.
But it doesn't. If it was like in 6 months, come on.
Yeah. Then you make it work.
I feel like hopefully she brought it up when she tried the dress on and was like, I don't want to show my arms.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's an asshole. But I think that weddings are just tricky in general with stuff like this. But like if I knew my friend was insecure, I'd try to help her figure something out, because it's like, it is my day, but it's also like I want everyone else to also be comfortable and not be like sweating.
You don't want to
there.
like have your friends be having a miserable time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could not be me.
Guess we're just amazing people.
Yeah. But like if I was about to walk down the aisle and you're like, hey, I'm going to wear this like cardigan that doesn't match anything, I'd be like, no, you're not.
Yeah, no. I know. I wish
about it before.
I wish there was a visual. I wish.
know.
We always wish for more when there's these Am I the Assholes, but we just get them from Reddit.
It's
we can't
pretty
really ask
vague.
for update. It is very vague. I wish it said when her wedding was.
Yep.
Didn't really think about that, honestly, but good point. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty non-assholey to ask, I think.
I couldn't agree more.
Especially because she said after the ceremony. She's already like keeping it in her head.
Then who gives a shit?
Right. Like, do whatever.
That seems like a very like fine thing in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like get all the photos you need and then like who cares?
It's also sad that she's like, this might ruin a 7-year friendship. Like that's crazy.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my friend that I have a crush on her boyfriend? So my good friend and I are usually very close. We are both in our late 20s now, but we've known each other since high school. In all those years, our friendship has never been that rocky until recently. My friend and her boyfriend met about 6 months ago. I'm currently in grad school and have chosen to remain single. Before they met, my friend and I would hang out at her place when I was done with classes because she lives close by. But about 4 months ago, the dynamic started to shift to a trio when her boyfriend started to consistently hang out with us. My friend had shown me pictures of him and I always thought he was attractive, but the crush started developing when I met him in person. I won't go into too much detail, but my friend's boyfriend, who I would consider to be a friend now, is honestly so fun to be around, and I always looked forward to hanging out with him after class. Aside from looks, and he's probably the most beautiful man I've ever seen in person, he's really knowledgeable and is a great conversationalist. He's a good storyteller, and he has a good sense of humor. He's super kind and always checks in with me and seems to know the right words to say to make me feel appreciated. It sounds tropey, but I honestly can't detect anything wrong with him, which is even more infuriating for me because I actually don't want to have this crush or think about him in a romantic way. Last week, he went to visit family, so he hasn't been around. Last Friday, my friend wanted to know what I thought about him because they were thinking of moving in together. I basically gave her a rundown similar to the last paragraph, and this prompted her to say it sounded like I had a crush on him. Oh. She said it in a joking way, so I sort of just laughed it off. But then I just sort of blurted out that I honestly think I do have a crush on him. It got super awkward when I said that, and I immediately felt like I screwed up. I tried to downplay it by saying that it was basically probably just hormones and me being single, and basically tried to play it off as a joke. Fast forward to Monday when her boyfriend came home. My friend sent me this text. It's verbatim. Hey, going forward, I think I need to set some boundaries because I don't want his name to become an issue with us. I think from now on, we should just hang out on the weekends, just the two of us, if that's okay. It would make me feel better. Call me and we can talk about it more. Love you lots. My usual routine on Mondays was to go hang out with her after my lecture, so I felt kind of blindsided by this. I have not reached out to her since her text. I'm a bit angry with her because I feel like she's implying that she can't trust me around him. And now she's depriving me of a genuine friendship that has grown between me and him. But I also want to know if this is something that is entirely my fault. So, kind people of Reddit, am I the asshole here?
Well, first of all, her friend handled it beautifully.
Could not agree more.
I think it was like the most perfect thing you could do. You're not pointing a finger at her. Yeah. You're not mad at her, and you're also not like, fuck you.
It was very mature.
Very mature. However, you couldn't waterboard that information out of me if I had a crush on my friend's boyfriend.
No.
I would never even joke. You gotta
know.
You gotta just put it out of your fucking head.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she's an asshole for saying it.
I don't think she's an asshole, but I don't think that I could never, ever, ever, ever.
No, I
say
could
that.
never and would never. But honestly, it's like, okay, she's comfortable enough to like say that to her. I don't think she's the asshole for doing that. I think her friend handled it good. I think she's the asshole for the aftermath of it. Just being like
she's
really
depriving
entitled.
me. And it's like, what would you do if this was your friend? Like, I think that
100%.
you also probably wouldn't want them to hang out knowing you have a crush on him because how uncomfortable.
Yes. And I think that she's really more upset about like not being able to hang out with him anymore, as opposed to being like, oh, you don't trust me enough to be around him. Like, that's not the issue here. Like, you're just sad because you won't be able to hang out with him.
Yeah.
And it's probably better for you so that like you're out of contact with this man who you have a crush on, who's dating and moving in with your closest friend. Like, you need space.
Yeah.
You should not be like, if it were me, I'd be like, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know why this happened. I'm developing feelings for him and I feel like I need to like take a step back.
Yeah. I mean, that's like a good way to go about it, is to be like, okay, I'm distancing myself.
Which she should have done.
Yeah, and she's like, but I still want to have a good friendship with him. It's like, okay, that's not really possible at this point unless like it's 10 years down the line.
Like, if you told me you had a crush on TJ, I'd be like, what?
Okay, you can't hang out with him anymore.
Like, it would be very weird.
Especially because you're married.
Well, yeah, I guess I would love to see like their dynamic when the three of them are together, because I could see how
when she's like, you're so funny, Chad.
100%. Because it's like, I obviously like I'm super comfortable with like you and TJ having your own friendship, but like if you were like, I have a crush on him, then your brain starts like seeing things way differently.
Yeah, then it's like, why are they sending each other TikToks?
Yeah.
Or like, why did TJ text her to feed Whitey and not me?
Totally.
Yeah.
I think that your friend was really mature in her response and she's doing what's best for her and most likely you as well. Like at the end 100%. Of the day.
She's doing the best thing for both of you and she's kind of immature about it.
Because would you rather lose your closest friend of like almost 10 years or like some random guy that you're developing a crush on?
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, if those feelings went on any longer, that's what would happen and you'd probably wind up ruining your whole entire life.
Yeah. And the fact that she's like, there's literally nothing wrong with him. That's because you're not dating him. Yeah. Like once you date him, you'll find the flaws.
You should ask.
Everyone has them.
Your friend, can you please just tell me all the terrible things he does?
What are the icks? Give me all the icks.
So that I can fall out of love with your boyfriend.
Yeah. God. What an uncomfortable situation.
I know. I really was like fine with it until the end when she's like, how dare she deprive me?
I know, if she left that out, I'd be like, all right. I mean,
what a weird
it went the best it could.
Totally.
But no.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yikes.
Dang. I wonder if, like nothing like that's ever happened to you. Like a friend has never been into one of your boyfriends.
One time, I was basically like in love with this guy like all throughout high school. And then I would go camping like every summer and all of my friends like knew.
Is this the Summer I Turned Pretty? Like a different version?
And I went away camping and then I got a text from her and she was like, I'm so sorry. I like made out with like him. I hope
Wait, I'm sorry. Was this a close friend?
My best friend. And then
she did text you, which is nice.
Yeah, but because she couldn't tell me face to face.
At least she didn't hide it.
Yeah.
But still. And then what? What happened?
I secretly like hated her for quite some time.
What did you say though? Were you like, it's fine?
Honestly, probably.
No,
I probably was like, okay, like that really sucks, but like, thanks for telling me. It was just, it was such an annoying situation.
Do I know her?
Yes, but not well.
Oh, okay. I was like, is this Sam?
No. Okay. If it was Sammy, I would have said it.
Okay, I figured.
I don't want to out anyone. Obviously, I'm over it now.
You're like, oh, I guess. You're pissed all over again.
I would literally go around. I would go around singing Misery Business and I'm like, this is to you.
Shut the fuck up.
What's a whore? Nothing more. No, dead ass. Like every time I hear it now, I'm like reminded of that like time in my life where I was just like so sad, especially because he was like the only person that I liked. And she was just like this like perfect pretty girl who could like get any guy and like did.
Yeah.
And I was like, God.
Did he like you? Like you guys, sad.
But he was just an asshole.
And so like what happened after that? Did you stop having a crush on him? Or were you just it's done?
Had a crush forever.
Did you hang out with him after that? Or
yeah, but never like
Nothing.
No, I was like a prude gal.
Yeah.
Like I was too nervous because it was like how you were like, when I like a guy and then they like me back, I don't like that. Mine was like, I like a guy and they like me back, but I'm too afraid to like talk to them in real life.
Oh, I was the same way too.
Like loved a texting, loved an aim.
Yes.
And you could like say whatever you want, but then the second you see them in real life, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I like don't even know how to talk to you.
I know. I think that's just human nature.
I know.
Like with texting and stuff, it's so much easier to flirt.
Yeah, but like my friends, like they all had boyfriends and I was like, I'm too nervous.
Oh yeah. I'm too nervous to have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like even talk to anyone.
It's so funny when we're just, how old were you?
15.
Yeah, it's like just
I don't
that
remember.
age of like,
Maybe younger at that point. I don't know. This was like a long-lived, all high school.
yeah. Well, perfect for the misery business era for sure. I'm jealous actually that you had like something to hold on to with it because
you know what doesn't kill you makes you strong.
It does. Another song that probably came out around that time by Kelly Clarkson.
But then, oh my God, that fucked me up so bad. I was like, my friend and my crush. Oh my God, how will I go on?
That's like me dating TJ at this point.
I know. And then I literally was like, I'm never going away again.
It's because I went away.
Yeah.
You just turned super
awful.
codependent. So have you ever had a crush on any of your friends' significant others?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I was just thinking about it.
I mean, I've like, I don't think so.
How weird must that feel? You know?
Very conflicting, I'm
Like-
sure.
Because having a crush on someone is usually you can't really help it.
Yeah.
And then if you're around that person and it's your friend's significant other, woo!
I feel like there's been situations where like, especially in like high school, you've had like little crushes on people and then they start like dating your friends, but it's high school. So they like all date each other at some point. And like maybe there was a situation like that where I was like, oh, that's weird now that like they're dating.
Oh, yeah.
But like nothing that I can really pinpoint.
Nothing like this.
That like shaped who I am.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Hopefully nothing like
I feel
this
like I really
happens
just
to
like
us.
don't, especially in high school, like I didn't like a lot of my, no, that's not true. In high school, I was really close with all of my friends' significant others. But that's because we were all friends before they all started dating.
Oh, and that's a thing too.
Like I went to prom, well, I was supposed to. No, I did. I went to prom with Sammy's boyfriend because we were all friends. But then like the next year she started dating him.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. I was like, I
Cute.
went to prom with your boyfriend.
Well, yeah, if it's like that and it's like funny and whatever,
Yeah.
it's fine. But this situation's
I
like,
feel like in college I didn't like any of my friends' boyfriends at all.
like hated them.
Yeah. And I was like, God.
Well, college age men are terrible. So
Oh my God. It was just like
Makes
they were
sense.
all so bad. I'm also like,
the age, I swear.
yeah. I have like really high standards for my friends.
Yeah. Well, it's good.
So I'm just like,
Yeah, it just means you respect your friends.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And I would never date TJ. I don't think he would date me either, but just saying.
You never know.
I guess.
I guess we'll find out.
This could be a crazy Colleen
Let me
Hoover.
know when the time. I know, right? She like literally would make a book about this.
I know.
Oh,
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. If you're a part of the Patreon, this episode will come out on Monday, 2 days earlier than the podcast actually comes out. And our audio and video now come out every Wednesday, same day. We have another podcast called Good Influences with Mike Sheffer and Matt King. And we actually had Claudia Austria on this week. So it's a very funny episode. And yeah, if you don't know who she is, Girl with No Job, Morning Toast / The Toast is now what it's called. It was a good time. And that's out already.
very fun.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Anything else to add?
That is, nope, not a single thing.
All right. Well, see you guys next week.
Toodles.
Bye.